Hi, my name's Marc Yaggi. I'm Executive Director of Waterkeeper Alliance, and we are a global movement that unites more than 350 locally based clean water advocacy organizations around the world. We focus citizen action on issues that affect our waterways, from pollution to climate change.
So today we'll be doing some short brief questions on the environment, and I'm happy to meet you, Marc, being paired with to do this project. So my first question goes thus: according to you, what is the biggest environmental threat today?
Well, thank you for asking and having me here today, Joycelyn. It's a pleasure to be here. Certainly, I would say climate change. And I come from the water perspective, so I'll talk about it in the context of water, because climate change is a big water issue. We already have a major water crisis, in that today more than 2 billion people worldwide don't have regular access to drinkable water. And every single day we're discharging 2 million tons of sewage, industrial and agricultural waste into the world's waters. And those numbers are terrifying, and they're having a profound effect on human health. In fact, over half the world's hospital beds are filled with someone suffering from a waterborne illness. But then exacerbating this and hovering over all of us and making things worse is the existential crisis of climate change. And climate change is altering the chemistry of our oceans, character of our coastlines, and the timing and intensity of rain and snow, wreaking havoc across the planet. It really threatens our very existence and is making our access to clean and safe water even more difficult. And our water keepers around the world are documenting these challenges and fighting these threats, whether it's flooding, drought, sea level.
Would you ask someone to join you in the protection of clean water or in the environmental sector? Would you advise someone to be like you or to join you in doing all the beautiful things you're doing for the environment?
I want to ask everybody to join. Think about it for just a moment. There's no part of our life is unaffected by water. We drink it or we die. We bathe in it, we wash with it. It's also a source of recreation and relaxation and rejuvenation. Our earth is 70% water, the surface, and without water we can't grow crops. We can't get food from the oceans or the rivers. And even in all of its forms, whether you have rain or snow, sleet, the water is essential to our atmosphere and the air we breathe. So to ensure that we have clean water now and in the future, we need everybody to be involved. And so I definitely invite people. I firmly believe that humanity has the ingenuity and the ability to solve these crises. And we know that change happens at the local level. So we need people to be involved. It's all about that, like thinking globally and acting locally. That's where we make change. And so definitely want to invite everyone to be a part of it.
In question one, you said you think climate change is the biggest environmental threat today. So according to the theme of the World Environment Day, reimagine, recreate, and restore. What do you think can be done at your own level to solve or reduce the problem of climate change?
Good question. I think that we need to really reimagine a future where everyone has clean water and clean air, clean energy, equality, good jobs, and a strong economy. Because we have the power to reshape our future, but we need to get the will to do it. And we're going to need our rivers and our coasts, and we're going to need to protect our forests and our wetlands and keep fossil fuels in the ground to have that kind of future. And that goes back to your other question about inviting people in, and we need everybody to be part of that future.
Someone watching this interview will feel, okay, what can I do? What do you think the action someone would take after watching you speak, or all the good initiatives you brought through?
I'll give you a few things. One, I'm going to ask people to go to waterkeeper.org, and you can sign up for our email distribution so we keep you apprised of key water issues around the world and give you opportunities to make your voice heard. Of course, we're happy to take donations there as well. Secondly, on our website, you can find your local waterkeeper, and you can support their grassroots efforts in protecting water in your community. We don't have a waterkeeper in your community. I know we don't have one in Cameroon right now, for example, Iceland. We can help try to start one. With you find your local waterkeeper, you can sign up for their newsletters or follow them on social media or make a donation. And depending on the group and what's happening at the time, you can participate in cleanups, learn about native plantings, take water samples, or attend and speak at hearings about polluting projects and be part of the solution. So definitely would encourage people to do that. And also just educating oneself about the issues and just making wise decisions. It's important for us to make good decisions about the way we use energy and the way we use water, and even down to the clothes we wear. We can always make better decisions. And so all of those things I've